and then I'll intro.
All right, you guys are good to go.
Okay. So, hi. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. My name is Michael Levy. I am the president of Compass Industries. Along with me here is Keith Barbalotta, my director of marketing. We've got a great presentation for you today that will sort of show us why Compass has been really busy the last 2 years, delve a little deep into some of the lines and name brands we carry, and some of the new products we have to offer. So with that being said, Keith will share his screen. So this is actually the cover of our 2022 catalog. If you look at that beautiful picture on the front, you're looking at some really cool products. This is a print catalog. It's also available digitally so that you can, add your own contact information to it. But in a nutshell, this is showing you the stuff that people like to look at. End users love to read this catalog, and it will possibly lead to lots of sales. With that being said, my first question is why Compass? Well, first of all, Compass, this is our 85th year in business, so that's a nice little anniversary. We are a 5-star ASI supplier and an A+ Sage supplier. Those are obviously the highest ratings you can do. Most of you probably know us, but again, we're a niche supplier for you, but we're very good at what we do. And a lot of it has to do with the interaction that we ask for. I'm Mike at Compass Promos. I'm the president of the company. I'm available 24/7. We don't mind an email that says, hey, Mike, saw your video, saw your Zoom. I've got a client that has $30. They're in the engineering field. Any ideas? We'll be able to show you cool, interesting products that you're not going to remember are available and that you don't see all the time. We're known for the brands we carry. We like to say they're the best of the best when it comes to brands. Leatherman, Maglite, Zippo, they're all the best of brands. The middle area are mostly pocket knives company, which is a big market for us. Not all distributors like to sell pocket knives. We mention this so that if you have any interest or client interest, all you got to do is send us an email. And you'll see some new brands here, Mammoth, Empowered, and Vapor. Those will be part of our presentation. And these are manufacturers that have come to us and say, put us in promotional products. We tried. We send out a lot of samples. We don't have orders. Can you market it for us? We love to hear that. If we feel it fits into the rest of the categories we have, we're going to add it. Usually 2 months later, I got a very nice thank you note. And the first brand we're going to discuss is Leatherman Tools. Leatherman makes the world's highest quality multi-tools, and they are made in the USA. So one may say, who uses Leatherman? Well, the outdoor enthusiast knows that a Leatherman is the best product. They're going to use it for their hiking, for their fishing, for their hunting, any outdoor activity. The construction and trade people know that one Leatherman tool will allow them to have more space because they don't need to carry 4 or 5. And this one's key, especially for our industry, home and do it yourself. I like to use the saying, we're working at home and we're working on our home. So given the last 2 years, some people are spending more time at home. They're doing some more home projects. Home Depot and Lowe's are all having really good business. End users caught on to this. They want to give their recipients something that they will use, that they will like, that is excellent quality. USA made is important, and something that they're going to remember who gave it to them. And the Rev is by far the #1 seller in promotional products of all Leatherman tools, probably due to the price point. It's under $60. On the retail side, Leatherman would say they're more popular in the $100 to $120 range. But we know as a promotional product, you need to give away something good that's also affordable that fits that bill. And 2 new products that Leatherman brought out this year are the Bond and the Curl. Now, what's great about Leatherman is they're all about social media on their new products. So we got orders on this from end users who told the distributor that said, just get me the Bond. I know it's not out in for a while. I just want to put my order in. They come to us. We have it. Now, when Leatherman designed these, they're good for us because they have a very generous engravable area. Sometimes when they design new tools, there isn't this kind of space. Both of these have very nice spaces. We're very excited. The reaction has been great so far. Next brand, Maglites, still America's best made flashlight. Comes in different sizes and shapes and colors that you'll see on the next slide. And we also offer something called full wrap engraving. This is key if you have a logo that normally wouldn't fit in the imprint area. We can engrave and rotate at the same time, so we can actually go 360 degrees around to fit any logo like you see here. Normally, you wouldn't be able to fit the mountains, the word peak, and the copy underneath. We're able to basically wrap over, wrap below, so you have the nice engravable area. M2A on the next slide is the best-selling product of all Maglites. Compass actually sells more of this product than any company in the world. And again, it's price point driven. It's a USA made flashlight that's laser engraved in a gift box with 2 batteries under $19. And we took it one step further for those that have clients that insist on a full color logo. We smoothed out the item and added a way to add a full color imprint. Again, this is what I mentioned earlier. These are the knives that we carry. You don't have to put them in your sample bag because, again, knives are asked for by specific clients. We just want you to know that, A, if you see Buck and you don't see it on the website, have your client ask you for what item number, come back to me and say, hey, I didn't see it on the website. We have access to the entire line of the brands we carry. We just don't want to show them all, so I cherry pick the ones that I think work for promotional products, but we do have access to them all. And Cedar Creek is our import line. So you'll see that most of the brands are a little bit higher priced. Cedar Creek gives you a much more affordable option. And since Compass is a knife company, we know how to design knives overseas that look good, act good, and are well made. Zippo lighters. Right now, this is a very trending brand. Make sure you make notice of this, that we're lowering the minimum for AIA to 30 pieces. You still get the EQP and you have no less than minimum. This is a hot category right now. And the reason being is, A, Zippo is USA made. It is a collectible product. But most importantly, right now, a lighter is a household necessity. We're at home. We don't have matches. Nobody gives them out. You don't have them. You need to light a candle because it's a blackout or somebody's 9th birthday or a fire pit or a fireplace. Nobody has matches. A lighter is now a household necessity. Corporate America has realized this. 3 years ago, you would never try to sell a lighter. If your client asked for it, you would then say, I can get you this. But back then, lighters meant cigarettes. Cigarettes weren't so good for you. Corporate America did not want to align with something that wasn't good for you. That's gone now. The cannabis market is here. It's real. And we are selling more Zippo lighters in the last 2.5 years than the prior 5 years. Now, they also make a candle lighter. This is their old school candle lighter that runs on fluid. It has to be sold and shipped empty. So when the recipient gets it, they will have to purchase their fluid on their own. This makes it more convenient that it is an electric candle lighter. So it is chargeable via USB. You don't need fluid. It's basically chargeable anytime. And it even has that flex neck. And they also make a heat bank where some of you may be in colder areas or ski resorts or X Games, or just people go outside, they're a little chilly. This is a phenomenal product. Again, it's a hand warmer and a power bank in one. It is UL certified, so it's on the back that it's UL certified. You don't have to worry about any safety precautions because, again, Zippo branded and UL certified. 2 sizes, 3-hour and 9-hour. And that same incredible laser engraving or full color print that you saw on the lighters, we can do on this product.
Mike, I got one of
Yes.
those for my boyfriend for Christmas last year, and he takes it with him when he goes bow hunting.
Okay.
'Cause he can't wear gloves while he's hunting, so he puts that in
Ah.
his muff so that it keeps his hands warm.
So
Nice.
again, that's exactly what it's used for. But let's say you wanted to walk your dog at night and it gets cold, you can just put that in your pocket and go out. So again, this is an item that people just don't realize that the recipient is going to go crazy over it because it's used. And again, listen, the last 2.5 years have been crazy. I have a 30-year-old. She's a Wall Streeter. She comes home every now and then just because she needs to get out of the city and wants to see land and space. But I've seen her at a window with a hand warmer under the table, talking on a Zoom to 200 people. So she uses it to stay warm. It's a fidgety device. It's amazing that when you are given it, you're going to be amazed how often you're going to use it and like it. And that's the true reason of a promotional product. Okay. If you're giving me a pen, I may have 5 pens already at my desk, so I'll just throw that in my drawer. If you're giving them a product like this, the first reaction is, oh my God, wow, this is really cool. Thank you.
That was his exact reaction when I gave it to
Hey,
him. This is
what a
so
good-
cool.
What a good girlfriend you are. You could probably do all your shopping with me if you'd like. Night Eyes does products guaranteed to improve your life. The next slide will show you the doohickey, which is our best-selling Night Eyes product. Great price point, great name. It's a TSA-friendly tool that has a screwdriver, wrench, ruler, carabiner clip, bottle opener, and a box cutter. So again, traveling, you don't have to worry about it. You get to your trade show, you got boxes there, you can open it up. It's a bottle opener, can fix your eyeglasses. Incredibly designed product. And Night Eyes has other products. They're famous for these S-shaped carabiners that has duo openings. This one adds a bottle opener. It's a little bit more heavy duty, and they have a credit card shaped tool as well. Empowered make solar powered inflatable lanterns. Visually, I'm not sure if you're grabbing that. So we have a great video, and all these videos are available for you to share with your clients or internally as well. So the item comes flat. That solar panel on the base is your battery source. 7 hours in the sun will give you 15 hours of light. It has a strap so that you can hang it up. Once fully inflatable, it's waterproof. It will float. It will light up a small room. It's a night light. It's a reading light. It's a camping light. People take it outside on their patio to do work now. If your boyfriend goes bow hunting and it's getting dark and he wants to look at something, this would allow him to be, I'm not a bow hunter, so I don't know, but maybe in his little tree house, it would light it up if it got dark. And he doesn't have to worry if it gets wet. This is an incredible category. Mammoth, they make coolers and drinkware. If that sounds familiar to that abominable stuntman company that I'm sure many of you have had your difficulties dealing with. We introduced Mammoth last year, no trade show to get it out. The response was sensational. Internally, people were talking. Everybody was saying, go get Mammoth from Compass. They're Yeti comparable, and they're a reputable supplier. We surpassed our sales goal in May. We had inventory, so we sold a lot of these last year. And on the cooler side, I like this Cruiser series. It comes in 4 sizes, 3 different colors, white, tan, and seafoam. It's a full color decal. The minimum is 5 pieces. We actually just found a way to do 1 to 4 with an upcharge. So again, can sell it everywhere. You don't have to worry about the quality. They're really well-designed products. And what makes the drinkware special? 13 different colors, very wide laser engraving, which allows you to put the item in the dishwasher, 30-ounce tumbler, 20-ounce tumbler, 12-ounce can or bottle holder. Vapor is a new brand. We introduced it September 21. Reusable water bottles that can be folded, rolled, or flattened out. Again, an incredible video. This is an item that you may have seen, I'm going to say 4 or 5 years ago. The giants of our industry all brought it out. I don't know if it ever took off because I think people were fearful of the quality and putting it in your mouth, and didn't have the safety precautions. We are BPA free. We are dishwasher safe. We can do full color logo. we stand by itself when fully filled up. There's a wine flask as well. The accessories are extremely well made so that the item falls into what we like in a brand, the best of its best. And they even have a pet-friendly water bottle, which I'm telling you, there are people who tell me their dogs won't drink out of any water bottle because it splashes. They hate that. This works like the old rollerball deodorant. They lick it. They get the water they want at the speed they want, and they go crazy over the product. Anybody who has pet accessory customers, this is an automatic. Everyone I've showed it to, it immediately makes it into the mix of products. Duluth makes USA-made premium bags. Key thing to remember is 1-piece minimum. So they're great for speaker gifts, retirement gifts. But once you've set up the patch on that leather DeBoss patch, you can buy different products and never have to pay a setup again. Which leads me to Directions, which is Compass's USA-made brand of bags, obviously a lot more affordable. We basically designed 6 models, but the whole beauty of this line is it's all custom, 50-piece minimum, 6 weeks to produce. We can design any type of bag. We're showing you the ones that we thought would be the core, but we're working on a garment bag right now. We just did a bag similar to this, but bigger in size, where they insisted on leather straps, leather basing, and a jute material. So I'm not a bag guy. I hired a bag guy. He's been selling bags for 50 years. He knows all the words that the bag people use, and the response has been sensational when you need a USA-made product. Cedar Creek, as mentioned before, is the Compass import line of tools, knives, and flashlights. And the next slide will show you our electric lighter. This item is a sensational seller. It is well priced, 48-piece minimum, very nice engravable area. Again, charges via USB. And we said earlier that everybody needs a candle lighter in their house. So this is a household necessity at a very affordable price. Took it one step further, electric lighter and a waterproof flashlight all in one, making it a great outdoor accessory, as well as a golf accessory, because you could keep this in your golf bag, not worry about it getting wet. It's chargeable via USB. You want to light your cigar after you're done on the 18th hole, you have a lighter. If it gets dark and you can't find your ball in a creek or a bridge, you can use the flashlight. So it's a great golf accessory. 2 of our better selling flashlights, the inspection light on your left. Inspection light is meant to be held one hand, quick on-off button. Ours has a really nice engravable area. The ones that are in the industry usually have that pill shaped and you got to squeeze 5 letters in. This is a really nice area. And this disposable pen light, this is the only medically relevant flashlight in the industry because it could be shined in patients' eyes. It's inexpensive. It's disposable. It was the staple for the last 30 years. Then it sort of disappeared. We brought it back. We can't even keep them in stock. Every hospital, doctor's office, dentist, eye clinic, etc., they need this item. 2 of our new design tools that are doing very well. We call this one Streetwise. It's keychain with that little key fob there, engravable area on the side or the base. And this is our first entry into our own higher priced multi-tool. The response has been great. It's black, so it engraves well. This heavy duty carabiner clip on the back also makes it a really good product. Credit card shaped tools. Obviously, this is shaped like a credit card. We took it one step further, designed one for a house. So great for realtors or anyone who works in a home. This is a tractor or a backhoe, so it's for the ag market or construction. And this is a truck, ambulance, or golf cart. All reasonably priced, low minimums, easy to mail, easy to hand out. And then we took it one step further and designed a snowflake tool. You don't have to be in the winter locations to have this item. We sell as many in Florida as Arizona as we do in Minnesota. The item is designed like a snowflake because it allows us to get 17 tools on the product. This is an incredibly designed product. The video is amazing. We sell a ton of these. Customers use it as a self-promotion. it's, again, I use the word often. It's a really cool product. I only have 20 minutes, so I can't show you everything, but these are some other items that do well with us. We have a brand of binoculars called Binolux Binoculars. Don't know what's going on in the industry. First 3 months of the year, we sold more binoculars than we did all of last year. It's just something new. And when I was talking to Melissa before, when you're looking for a promotional product, some people like to have a product that you would never buy for yourself, but if you were given, you would appreciate it. That is exactly what a binocular is. You can use it to look outside, travel, concert, ball games, etc. The middle idol is incredible. We've had a great response. So the first two items are USA made trays that we can print in full color, like you can see here. And the bottom are some new bamboo cutting trays that we've done very well with, really reasonably priced. And then we have a line of safety vests and safety glasses that we print on our own, if that's of interest to you. Again, I am Mike at Compass Promos. Here is my email address. Anything you need, I'm here for. I'm going to turn the last 10 minutes over to Keith, who's going to show you some marketing tools on our website that are designed to, in addition to your own interactive area, this is a way to help you out as a sales tool.
Thanks, Mike. So yeah, I'm going to just focus on some of the marketing tools. We do post in the AIA workplace. We try to keep you guys up to date there. And we do answer when people are, throw questions out of who has this kind of product. So you can find us there. But also, I think our website really is the best place to go to get the most up-to-date marketing tools and just see what everything there is. So I'm going to just really cover these first three. But before I get into that, we do have an e-catalog. We have the print version, as Mike mentioned, which I love to have, but I understand sometimes people just want the digital one. And we can do a custom digital one. I'm sure you've seen this kind of service. This is hosted with Zoom Catalog. We can put your logo and branding right on top of our catalog, and there's no mention of Compass at all on there, which is a nice feature. We have a social media image library coming. There's nothing here right now. Hopefully in the next month or so, we'll have some interesting posts where you can just easily download something and add it to your LinkedIn or wherever you like to post things to try to make it easy for you. But anyway, the core marketing tools, as I mentioned, are these first three. And I'm going to just start with the product videos. You saw in the presentation, some of these videos really help explain what a product is. It's the next best thing as apart from having a sample. I mean, that's the best thing, or if you're presenting it to your client. But if you're in between client meetings, or you don't really feel like maybe spending the time and resources on the sample immediately, it's a great way to just judge a reaction and see if there's any interest and go from there. So I'm kind of quickly scrolling. I'm only about a fourth of the way down this page. So we have a lot of content. You can click any of these images. It's going to start playing the video. If you like what you see and you want to share it, you click watch on YouTube. That's going to open it up in YouTube. And then you can send an end user friendly link. It won't link back to our site or anything. You might see our logo on some of the products, but there's no link back to our site or pricing or anything. I do always like to show that as we do have the video library, but the videos are also front and center on a product page. You don't have to go dig in that library to find what you're looking for. So if a video exists, it'll be on the product page along with all the pricing and everything else. And again, if you want to send this to your client, click watch on YouTube and send a YouTube link. Or send our site. It just sometimes people don't want to show everything about the item. Our sales flyers, we update this weekly or bi-weekly. And so we're always keeping just fresh new ideas at the forefront on our site. These are great because you can just download the end user ones directly from the site. So I'll use this electric lighter one as an example. You download the PDF and the end user one. There's a space always that we leave at the bottom for your branding. We take everything Compass off. We take price codes off. And then you're able to just add your information there. We can customize it for you. So if you want us to add your logo, contact information, or you want us to change, if you don't want pricing on there or the item number, we're happy to make any easy changes. I'll even, if you want us to add your client's logo, if you're sending it to someone specific, we can do that instead of the random logos. So yeah, these are great for just attaching in an email to a specific person, or if you want to send an email blast, or even, we put this on our social media. You can even put it in that kind of thing as well. And then the last tool here is our creative decks. These are either industry or theme specific. So you'll see things like construction, but you'll also see, USA made, or outdoor recreation. I'm going to use that one. I like this example, just kind of wishing on spring here. We're almost there here in New York. So what you can do is, or as you can see, this is a presentation similar to what you just saw. These are all items that we think really work for this kind of theme, as outdoor recreation, which obviously a lot of our products are going to fit. And what you can do is, if you're just trying to get ideas, you can come here and just look through these. I even do that sometimes when you guys ask us for ideas. I'll see what's in the decks. But you can just download this. You can hit this little arrow. You'll download a PDF, and you can just send off this whole presentation in an email. You can just attach it in an email. Again, we can take it further though. If you want to customize it, I can add your logo, your contact information. I get requests a lot to add a specific client. So some people like it general, so you can send it to a bunch of different people. But if you had a specific client or a few, we can add their logo to the front cover. I've changed the image of the front cover. People just, for whatever reason, don't like the image we've used or have something specific for that client. And we can even make changes to the, slight changes to the actual presentation. So if you're like, hey, they're not going to do knives, please take that slide out, or I need a few lower priced flashlights besides the mag lights you showed, can you add some? So we can absolutely kind of rework some of that as well to what you need. The last thing I always like to say is we do virtuals all day. So we're happy to do them for you. Just send us a budget, send us the logo. If you have items that you want to do, that's great. But if you just want us to take care of it and send you some great ideas, we can do that as well. So that's it from the marketing standpoint. Mike, do you want to kind of take us home?
Yeah, I just want to say two other things on top of that. As far as the virtuals go, even if you say, hey, can you do me a virtual on this Zippo lighter? Here's my logo. We don't just look at that logo. Keith and I will analyze the logo. We'll see what the company does. We may suggest other items, or especially like on a Zippo lighter, we may show you 2 or 3 variations so that you can really, quote unquote, look impressive in front of your client. But again, the key thing is you're not bothering us. We're a very good supplier. We just know that we're, when I was talking to Melissa before, I used the example. You're driving down the road, you're concentrating on the highway. We're the beautiful scenery on the left, which is the ocean, and the mountains on the right. You have to look that way, but just, tell us what you need. We'll come up with some great ideas. And I just want to say thanks for the time.
I love that you guys have the videos. I know Cindy and I were messaging back and forth about the product videos because a lot of suppliers don't understand how valuable they are.
And we've learned on videos. If you look at the history of the videos, Keith did a little research and he's like 20 to 30 seconds, quick in and out. So we'd put this nice backdrop in. I'd wear a Compass shirt. I'd introduce myself. They were great. Then people are like, I don't want Mike in there. I don't want any information on there. And then we just switched to really beautiful videos with music. So you learn, but they are good, especially when the product needs a little bit of explanation, like that empowered stuff. If you say, solar powered inflatable lantern, that I can't even visualize that sometimes. So they're meant to be shared if people understand videos.
Very cool. Well, thanks, guys. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. I've got this recorded, and we'll have it sent out to the rest of the owner community to check out later. And
again, whatever you need, let me know. And I'd love to continue our baseball chat on April, whatever.
14th,
21st.
It'll have to be the 15th. I'm going to the game.
Are you?
Yeah.
Opening day?
Yeah.
Is that open? So you know what they said, believe it or not, that there is a